Ooh, wait. Reverse. There we go. Okay, we are here for game 2 for Edina Squirt A White at the Squirtacular tournament at the Blaine National Sports Complex. There are 75 hockey rinks here, actually only 8 or 9, but it seems like a lot. This is a big tournament for the Squirts. They do pin trading here. You got teams from all over the country in the Midwest, up in Canada as well. And tonight, Squirt A White will face off against Rochester, a strong team, and apparently they just beat Rogers, which is a team that we tied in a tournament a couple weeks ago. If you were following the game earlier, you know that Coach Fitzgerald made some line changes this evening to check things out and see if he could create some new chemistry. Edina has lost only 2 games so far this season. They'll come out and they'll warm up goalie Bjorgard, who's in net tonight. Squirt A White has 2 goalies, Chase Bjorgard and George Sill. George Sill won a game earlier today. What was the score on that? 11-1 against a team from Omaha. We'll start out with a little MC Hammer here, going back to our youth. Long before any of these kids were even thought of. On the bench for Edina, we have Coach Peter Fitzgerald at the center, flanked on your right by Coach Carl Schneider, and on your left by Coach Dan Moe. Edina starts its circular shooting. Numerous shots on the goalie, followed by a little bit of a trade-off at center right. Now they will line up for the famous 3-line attack, the proverbial waterboarding of the goalie, as they get shot on from multiple angles up high. This is going to be a strong game tonight. These Rochester kids are going to come out strong. They're going to be ready to play. And they're coming off a pretty good win against Rogers. So, the next two games of our pool play will be demanding for Edina. It'll be a buzzer, and the kids will go in and collect the pucks. They'll head to the bench for a few quick words from coach.
Welcome to the 2019 White Pitch Spectacular. Now, today's game features Edina White versus Rochester Red. First, the visiting team, the Rochester Red. In goal, number 30, Anton Ackley. At defense, number 25, Vinny Carnes. At defense, number 12, Jackson Muhlenberg Howard. At wing, number 9, Cooper Childrenson. And at wing, number 16, Alex Monosmith. And at D, number 10, Dominic Troutman. The Rochester Red are coached by Steve Howard. Now the home team, Edina White. In goal, number 1, Chase Bjorgard. At defense, number 6, Bodie Finn. At defense, number 21, Ben Van Summern. At wing, number 5, Jack Johnson. At wing, number 8, Beck Frinswald. And at center, number 15, Leo Chipotle.
That would be Chapdelaine for anyone listening.
Coached by Peter Fitzgerald. And now, please rise, ladies and gentlemen. Remove your caps as we honor America and play our national anthem.
Very glitchy. Are you on Wi-Fi?
Good luck to both teams. It's time to play hockey.
First line for Rochester has a little bit of a salad hanging out of the helmets there. We've got a little bit of the hockey hair competition going on here tonight. Every kid in Minnesota dreams of showing off that beautiful flow or that scruffy mess in the big house at Excel in the state tournament. Be a few years before these boys have that opportunity. Chapdelaine wins the faceoff. Finn gets it over to Van Summeren. Van Summeren chips it up to Johnson. Clean entry into the zone. He's holding on to the puck. Rochester tries to kick it out. Van Summeren holding. Finn looking for an opportunity. Gets it up to Chapdelaine. Chapdelaine goes down along the boards. Finn gets it over to Van Summeren. Van Summeren trying to advance it up. Chips it up to Friswold. Friswold entering. Gets it over to Chapdelaine, who takes a shot. Puck frozen by the goalie. First shot on net tonight. That'll be by Edina by the gold line, we call them. Next line coming out, we will have Jack Fitzgerald centering a line with Mason West on right wing. Moe and Peckham behind him on D. Moe with a nice shot right on net. right on the pads. Good opportunity for a rebound. Peckham holding, unable to hold. West going back, looking for an opportunity. Goes back around and chips it over to Ferris. Ferris starting his zone entry there, gets it up to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald unable to keep it, turned over, but Mo comes in to back him up. He goes deep, playing the fourth man offense as West backs out to cover his position. Ferris goes behind the net, and already the forecheck strong enough by Edina tonight. Ferris kicks it out front, goes right between Fitzgerald's legs. He's unable to capitalize. Mo goes back to chase, looking for an opportunity. He's going to chip it over to Peckham. Peckham is going to chip it up. It gets caught temporarily in the Rochester skates. Rochester in the midst of a partial change. Mo behind the net. He chips it over to Peckham. Peckham picks it up, gets it past two players. He chips it up, gets up to Peterson. Peterson now out, getting caught up in two different players. Manages to keep them from controlling the puck thus far. Rochester blocking the puck along the boards. West goes into support, gets the puck out wide. He goes for a shot. That glove not secure enough. It falls, and Fitzgerald or Peterson almost chips it in. Angle now on D with Smith. Lines changing slightly. We got Schneider and Chabacco out with Peterson. Rochester tries to advance up. Angle backing in along the boards. They chip it in, and they do not go for a change, but nonetheless, Smith holding it behind the net. He escapes the Rochester forecheck. Begins his advance out. Turns it over. Schneider back to assist. Chips it over to Chabacco. Chabacco looking for a shot. Gets it out. Rochester trying to get it in. Schneider now trying to shut him down. Number 16 trying to make something happen. That goes right across the paint, and luckily does not. No one gets a stick on it. Rochester now out there with a shot that goes wide of the net. They're cycling the puck well. This team knows how to move in the zone. Edina needs to get it out. Peckham now battling. He gets tied up along the boards by number 9. And trying to get the puck out. Chabacco unable to get it out. Now we got Peterson starting to advance. We'll have an offsides and a face-off just outside the zone as the goal line comes back out. We'll have Chapdelaine flanked by Friswold and Johnson, backed up by Finn and Van Summer, and taking the face-off. They win the face-off, but Edina able to advance it into the zone. Friswold into forecheck, stops them from chipping it out. They go behind the net. Van Summer trying to hold the boards. He's able to keep the puck in. Rochester not able to get it out. This line not as strong as the previous line that was out, apparently. Chapdelaine behind the net, chips it out. No one there to pick it up, but nonetheless a good centering pass. Johnson now trying to battle. Chapdelaine tries to shut down the advance. Friswold manages to. He picks up the puck. He's looking for an opportunity. Takes a shot. Frozen by the Rochester goalie. Looks like they're rolling the defense tonight. West wins the faceoff, gets it back to Fitzgerald, who is not able to hold it in the zone. They don't call the offsides. West goes into battle. Ferris battling along there. West picks it up. He's looking for an opportunity. Turns it over to Mo in a Bulgarian scissors move. Puck goes out front. They're battling in front of the net, and that puck is still loose, and finally the goalie grabs it with his glove. This goalie is a right-hand glove. Interesting. Don't see many of those.
Nope. Full right, it's called.
Full right. Fitzgerald wins the faceoff, unable to hold it, but Peckham chips it in. Ferris now picks it up. He takes a shot. It's out in front of the net, but no one there to pick it up. Would have been a good opportunity. Mo playing it down low. He's looking for someone to pass to. Gets it up to West. West unable to hold his own. Peckham pokes up and keeps it in. Would have been a dangerous move if he had missed it. Ferris now behind the net, gets it over to Peckham. Peckham looking to get it to Mo. Mo looking for the breakout shot, gets it up to almost to West, but Ferris able to keep it in. Peckham holding the puck. They're almost advancing it in. Almost a shot, but Mo able to chip it behind the net. Peckham battling along the boards. West trying to get it out now. He gets it past him up to Fitzgerald, who's entering the zone ahead of him, looking for an opportunity. He escapes wisely, chips it up center. It goes to the far boards. Fitzgerald going to the bench for a change now. Peterson comes out to spell him. Smith and Engel now out. Defense is already changed. We'll get a forward line change now here. We have an icing call, and we'll get a face-off to the right of the Rochester goalie. Schneider, Peterson, and Chabaklo. Peterson gets the puck, but it's chipped over to a Rochester player. Rochester behind the net trying to get it out. Schneider picks it up, gets it over to Peterson. He's able to hold. Ferris comes up to, or Smith comes up to support. Peterson dangling in, gets it in there, almost chips it through between the goalie and the post. Goalie freezes on it. We'll get another face-off to the right of the Rochester goalie. Quick remainder of shift here for Edina for this white line. Puck goes back in the corner. We have 5:58 remaining in the 6-minute period, 12-minute period here. So this first period is now half over. Chabaklo dangles around looking for a shot. Almost gets that in. It's behind there. Goalie trying to freeze it. No one able to get it. That puck was in the paint. That should have been an icing, but instead Smith behind the net gets taken down. They have the puck there. They're trying to chip it up. Unable to do it. Bjorgard with a nice save. Almost goes between the pads, but he closes that hole up quite nicely. Chabaklo now battling in on the forecheck. They go for a change. Chapdelaine and Johnson now out for the goal line. Trying to hold it. Chapdelaine battling to catch up with him on a back check. Chabaklo is going to go to the bench. Rochester chips the puck in the zone, goes for a partial change. Finn chips the puck up. Johnson looking for an opportunity, chips it back behind the net. Van Summer looking to move it. He's going to look for an outlet, chips it up to Johnson. Johnson almost gets it, but Rochester able to hold. Their pass intercepted by Chapdelaine, who battles along the boards. Johnson now looking for an opportunity, chips it up to Friswold. Friswold not able to hold it, ends up advancing it a little too far. Johnson looking for Chapdelaine there. Almost gets it to him in center ice. They're battling along the boards there. Finn behind the net gets it over to Johnson. Johnson now advancing up. Fresh legs on the ice for ice. Ferris almost gets it. Goes down. West goes into challenge. Moa manages to hold it temporarily. They try to advance. We have one player on Peckham here. They're looking for an opportunity, but West gets back as center and shuts down that opportunity. Peckham now chipping it up to Ferris. Ferris looking for an opportunity, chips it up. It goes out of the zone, and we don't have an icing here, but we have a partial line change. Smith and Engel already out on D. Chabaklo and Peterson, part of the other line coming out. West going to look for a shot at the bench now. Engel looking for an opportunity, chips it up to Peterson. Peterson now advancing in a zone, passes it back to West. West with a shot, goes right off the post over the goalie. That was just inches away from finding the net there. West battling along the boards, gets it over to Engel. Engel gets it up to Peterson. Engel gets taken out behind the play here. We'll have a penalty. Power play for Edina. Chabaklo holding onto the puck, looking for someone to pass to. Not able to find Engel. Engel not able to hold. Rochester parents complaining about the reffing here. We've got quite a vocal parent group in Rochester here, and I don't think they're going to bring the refs on their side with that kind of thing so early with the first penalty. I mean, he flattened a player behind the play after the puck was well gone. That's a roughing. And so we'll have a 2-minute penalty on Rochester with 1:56 remaining. This period will either end 1-0 Edina or with them on the power play. Smith advancing up, gets it up to Chabaclo. Chabaclo with a shot, goes over the net. Edina back to challenge. They don't manage. Schneider goes down. Chabaclo manages to shut him down, strip the puck away. He's going to look for an opportunity. Peterson now in. He escapes, gets it back to Smith. Smith looking for an opportunity, chips it up to Peterson again. Peterson around the player, gets it in. Chips the puck, no one able to hold it. Rochester now advancing, 1:20 remaining. Just a couple seconds more than that for the power play. Smith behind the net. We can expect a change here. Peterson going to the bench. Smith attempts to get it up, and Rochester ends up.
Rochester player number 20, Jacob Canfield for
We got a high stick, but they're not going to call it. Rochester feeling a little something here, looking for a shorthanded goal. We've got an offsides, and we'll get a face-off with Chapdelaine, Johnson, and Friswold out, with Finn and Van Summeren behind them. Rochester wins the face-off, chips it back, gets it over. Finn looking for an opportunity, gets it up to Friswold. Friswold almost gets Chapdelaine, picks it up, gets it in. They'll call offsides, but it's a tough one to stomach. 5 seconds late. West, Fitzgerald, and Ferris out. Moe and Peckham behind them. They try to get it in. West advancing. Rochester going up. Committing quite a bit to this with 2 players up. Bjorgard freezes the puck. We have 25 seconds left here in the period with 28 left. Moe gets the puck, looks at it. Time about to expire here. West not able to hang on to the puck, but Ferris goes in to chase. They're going to wave off. Coach Fitzgerald giving some words of confidence to Bjorgard. Always take care of the goalie first. The only man on the ice for women in girls hockey who is all alone. There's only one person who can stop a puck from going in the net. It is 0-0 here at the beginning of the second period. We have 2 12-minute periods of hockey left in pool play. Edina now opposite its bench with the potential for offsides if they come out the offensive door. A little bit tricky here as the door is 10 feet to the west of the blue line. West hangs on the puck temporarily. It goes back to Moe. Moe's going to look for an opportunity over to Peckham. Full strength for Rochester now. Ferris goes up. West goes in the challenge. He goes behind the net. He skates around him. He's looking for an opportunity. Gets it up to Peckham. Peckham unable to hold. He gets it over to West. West chips it up to Ferris. Ferris now advancing. Gets it over to Fitzgerald. This line moving the puck very well. Still looking to make something happen here. By this point this morning, they had 3 goals. Fitzgerald keeps it. Mo looking for an opportunity. He's going to take a shot, maybe. Peckham looking for a shot. Chips it in. West in front of the net there, shielding the goalie. Goes down. Fitzgerald goes in there to fight. Ends up with the puck. West looking for an opportunity. Goes around. Peckham going in to do it. Catches the shoulder from a Rochester player in the Bulgarian scissors move. They're trying to get it out. Mo now chipping it in. Gets it over to West. A lot of players from Rochester on this side of the ice. A little bit of physical play going on here. West now chips it up to Peterson. Peterson and Ferris out. Partial line change here. Mo chips it up. Gets to Ferris, past Ferris and into the zone. Line change now with Schneider and Chabaklo out, backed up by Smith and Engel. Peterson already out on the ice for this line. Smith regroups in our zone. He gets it up and Peterson picks it up. He's looking for an opportunity. Gets it over to Chabaklo. Chabaklo almost buries that in the net, but their defense center picks it up. Rochester chips it behind the net. They manage to hang on to it temporarily. Smith, evading their attacks, chips it up. It goes to Peterson. Peterson will start his advance up. Peterson with an excellent stick move around him. Chabaklo, he's got Schneider there. Schneider with a shot right into the basket. It is shut down. But excellent play there. No whistle. Play to the whistle, folks. Engel gets it over to Chabaklo. Chabaklo battling in. Gets it to Engel. Engel, they're shortening up their passing there. Schneider looking for an opportunity, gets it around, chips it over. That puck gloved by Rochester. Some good opportunities here, but Edina needs to ratchet up the speed of the attack. We need to speed up to capitalize on that. We need to be parking players in front of the net. The Rochester coach showing a little bit of frustration here, using some strong gestures and rather loud voices with his players. Sometimes an effective tactic, sometimes not. Finn and Van Summeren back. Johnson comes back to chase. Bjorgard knocks the puck down. Finn chips it around. It ends up behind the net. Van Summeren back to chase. He's going to battle there. Manages to keep it in his skates. That goes up to the point. Rochester able to keep it in the zone. Finn goes back, tries to keep that puck. They're looking for an opportunity. It goes across Bjorgard to the other side of the ice. Johnson into attack. Chapdelaine now trying to back him up. Puck goes over to Chapdelaine. Finn is going to probably look to get this puck out of the zone the quickest way he can. It goes out of the zone. Rochester regrouping. Chapdelaine sneaks in to pick it up. Goes back to attack. Finn gets it over to Van Summeren. Van Summeren over to Finn. He's not able to collect it. Short passes, creating an opportunity. Rochester looking for an opportunity there. Shut down by Chapdelaine, who takes out a much larger player. Chapdelaine pushes a player from behind, and he's going to go to the bench because he went into the boards. He's going to go to the box. Bjorgard freezing the puck. A little bit of physical play in there. I guess it was Finn who went to the bench.
I must not have seen it.
You know, the funny thing is that Finn actually pushed Chapdelaine, not their player, and knocked their player over. And it was after I don't know what was going on. So, either way, Rochester on a power play. Peckham, Mo, West, and Fitzgerald will kill this one. Bjorgard in net. No score yet. We have 7 minutes and 56 minutes remaining in the period. That puck, a shot from the point, goes over the net. 1:50 now remaining in the power play for Rochester. Peckham goes into challenge, tries to strip the puck away. They're not able to capitalize. Mo goes into the corner. They're boxing up. trying to keep them out from in front of the net.
Opponent team has access to Edina player number 6, Bodie Finn.
Charlie gets it up, and West chips it up around. It goes out into neutral ice. Rochester not able to capitalize. Fitzgerald shuts down their pass. They're attempting a shot. It goes wide of the net. West chips it around on up to the point for Rochester. They're going to look for a shot here. Jorgaard cleanly knocks it away with his blocker and his stick. West trying to capitalize on them missing. He's not able. We get a shot, goes up high over the net. Nice save. West manages to get it up, keeps it moving. He's advancing it in. We have 46 seconds left in the penalty kill here. Ferris now out on the ice. Fitzgerald went in for a break. 6:41 remaining in the period. West picks it up. He's going to go steaming down the ice. He manages to do a circular move around him. Gets tied up in 2 players. Interference on West, not called by the ref. Mo battling behind there. Peckham picks it up. He's going to advance up. He gets it up to Schneider. Peckham going to the bench for a change. Schneider and Ferris now the forwards on this kill. Schneider looking for an opportunity. That goes out into the paint. Schneider picks it up again. He's going to chip it up to Ferris. Ferris advancing into the zone with Chabacco on the ice now. Edina at full strength. A shot by Schneider, gloved by the Rochester goalie. And we'll get a face-off just to the right of the Rochester goalie. Engel and Smith out now. We'll have Peterson, Chabacco, and Schneider out. Whichever team steps it up here and starts trying to make something happen, it's going to be the one to score first. Not a high-score game this far, nothing. A shot by Peterson goes over the net. Schneider battling along the boards but unable to hold. They pick it up. We'll have an offsides. We'll have a face-off right here opposite the Rochester bench, just outside the Edina zone. Schneider will take the face-off, flanked on the left by Peterson, right by Chabacco, with 5:34 remaining. Smith and Engel backing him up. Edina wins a face-off, but Engel catches an edge and goes down on his butt. He's able to hold, goes down again from behind. They're now battling along there. Peterson up to challenge. It gets chipped behind. Rochester unable to hold. Engel goes into chase while Smith takes the front of the net. Schneider battling. Edina looking a touch flat-footed here, needing to move a little more. Smith chips it up. Peterson trying to get it out. He chips it out. Now we have Chabacco and Schneider advancing in. Chabacco with great passing today. They're able to shut it down. Some rapidity in the voices of the Rochester parents here. They sound like they're at a gladiator tournament. Peterson almost able to get it out. Slight change now. Van Summeren and Finn out now on D. Chabacco has Chapdelaine going up, looking for an opportunity. He hangs onto the puck and looks to skate it up. Unable to find a passing lane. Puck goes up, and that'll be icing on Rochester. We'll get a face-off to the left of the Rochester goalie with Chapdelaine, Johnson, and Friswold out. Johnson's going to nod at Chapdelaine to take the face-off. Finn and Van Summeren are on D. They use a Black Widow spider formation in their face-off. Rochester wins the face-off, ends up with the puck, skates it behind their net. Forecheck by Edina Strong, trying to get it up. They're trying to advance the puck out of the zone. Johnson challenges him, goes down, but Finn, now seeing an opportunity, goes in. He chips the puck in, collides with a Rochester player. Chapdelaine picks it up, gets it over to Johnson. Johnson able to handle it, holds the puck. He gets a stick up, and we're going to get a penalty on. We're going to get a penalty on Rochester here for high sticking. Edina on a power play with 3 minutes 44 seconds remaining in the period. The green line will come out. West, Ferris, Fitzgerald, backed up by Moe and Peckham. They'll have a face-off to the right of the Rochester goalie while they are shorthanded. We're being treated to Foreigner, perhaps one of the worst bands from the 80s or 70s. Whenever it was, we don't need to bring it back. Peckham with a shot. Oh, West collides with a player. It's frozen by their goalie. We have 42 seconds remaining in the power play here. Rochester playing a physical game and not getting called. Maybe not intentional. Maybe just collisions, but nonetheless, some checking going on here. Schneider takes the face-off, flanked by Chabaklo and Peterson. Rochester gets a puck, and Chabaklo goes into challenge while Schneider backs up. He gets out front, chips it. It's almost in. Gets his own rebound. Peterson looking for an opportunity, looks to Smith. Smith skates it up and takes a shot. It goes in, and it's gloved by the goalie. Rochester players tying up Schneider in front of the net. That left side of the left side of the net closed down by a strong glove. They keep shooting and he keeps gloving it. Edina's going to need to park a guy in front of that net and either get a rebound. I wouldn't go high on this goalie. West had a couple of chances, but they went out. Back to Engel. Engel gets it over. That player goes down. Schneider now looking for an opportunity. Chips it over. Peterson picks it up. He starts his advance up. Excellent stick work by Peterson. He's got quite a reach move on him. We get a offsides, and Rochester looking to gain this puck and perhaps get a shot, but that puck is tied up. Rochester takes it behind the net, winning that battle. They're not able to capitalize, and Engel goes in to challenge. Chabaklo tries to keep the puck. Engel looks for an opportunity, chips it up to Peterson. Peterson now going to advance into the zone. Hugh looking for a shot. That puck just wide of the net, not stopped by the goalie. Chabaklo is going to go to the box with a penalty for tripping. Rochester on a power play with 36 seconds remaining in the second period. The score is still 0-0, with neither team ever able to put the puck in the net. Chapdelaine and Johnson, backed up by Finn and Van Summeren, will take the penalty kill here. That sixth player on the ice would be a stretch too far, so Rochester decides to pull him off. Chapdelaine tied up there, battling along the boards. More of a wrestling match than a face-off. Rochester tries to get it up. Johnson shuts him down with blocking it off. He goes into the corner. Nice, gets around to Chapdelaine. Almost gets it in, but that goes off the post. That was an excellent look there, right in position.
To Edina player number 17, Amir Dimaggio, for tripping. 31 seconds.
They're battling along the boards there, and they try to get it up. Johnson shuts down their opportunity there. That'll be the period. We start the third period with each team having the net on the same side of their bench, and 1:24 remaining in a power play for Rochester.
Pass to beat this goalie.
This goalie is very, very solid. That last look by Chapdelaine, not finding that. Did he kick it off or did it hit the post?
No, I think he got a piece of it.
Yeah. That was going in there. It was right in the paint. Excellent play, excellent positioning, and he managed to kick it at the last second there. Perhaps one of the better looks of the game up close. West had a couple of shots that rang off the post, the top post that is, or the corner. Edina's going to need to shoot and crash the net and then look for the extra pass. Create opportunities. Schneider battling there, wins the face-off, gets tied up. Rochester chips it behind the net. Mo goes behind the net to look. Gets around that player. Chips it up. It ends up on a Rochester stick. They get it in, but Schneider able to chip it out to neutral ice. Still a power play here for another minute. Rochester with a shot. Unable to lock it down. Peckham cleaning up that space in front of the net, keeping players out. Bjorgard holds it. Mo manages to chip it out to neutral ice. We're down to 45 seconds here. They go for a quick change. Fitzgerald swaps out with West. West, Schneider, and Mo and Peckham killing the power play here. West dominating, coming in, looking for an opportunity here. He's going to skate this up, look for a chance to get in. He's got Schneider with him. He ends up in the corner. He chips it. He tries to chip it out front. He's unable. Rochester now trying to advance out. Mo and Peckham backing up. West coming in to help. They chip it into the zone, and we'll get a partial change. 1D, 2D by Rochester. West now. Mo getting it up to West. West chipping it up. He's looking to Ferris now. 2 seconds here. Edina's going to end up at full strength, and that's frozen by the goalie. We'll get a face-off to the right of the Rochester goalie. With Ferris, Fitzgerald, and West out. Mo and Peckham behind them. 10:33 remaining in this period here. 0-0. One team is going to have to step it up here and make a goal happen. We have two strong goalies. Strong players on the ice. Mo chips it in, bounces back. Peckham tries to shut him down. Mo manages to turn that right around. Ferris looking for an opportunity. He's going to get it back to Peckham. Peckham backing up and chipping it up to Ferris. Ferris now advancing it up to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald around looking for an opportunity. Gets tied up by two players. They're trying to get it out, and Anderson Ferris coming along to shut him down. They're trying to advance into the zone. West shutting it down. He's now starting his advance up. He's going to look for an opportunity here. Trying to get around him. He's got players falling in front of him and tripping him. Seems to be a standard kamikaze procedure with West. Shot on net by Rochester, frozen by Bjorgard cleanly, right in the basket. Good positioning by the goalie. Chapdelaine, Johnson, and Friswold will come out, backed up by Smith and Engel. They'll take the face-off to the left of Bjorgard in their zone. 0-0 with 9:40 remaining. Chapdelaine chips the puck up. It does not go. Rochester tries, but unable to hold. Chapdelaine battling along. Chips the puck up to Friswold. Nice zone exit there. Almost. Rochester coming in strong on Smith and Engel. Smith looking for an opportunity. Gets it up to Johnson, but it's tied up. Johnson looking for an opportunity. He gets into the zone. He gets his... Johnson chips it up on the net. Gets hit from behind by a Rochester player, but they won't do anything about that. Schneider comes off the bench. Chubacco trying to pinch it. Johnson, the last pinch as he goes down. We'll have an offsides just outside the Edina zone, next to the Edina bench. Chubacco, Schneider, and Peterson taking this face-off with 8:41 remaining. Van Summeren chips it up, gets up there. They try to hold it. They're able to capitalize, get it into the zone. A shot, gloved by Bjorgard, goes off the stick of our defenseman. Nice glove by Bjorgard. That baseball is paying off. Finn and Van Summeren going in. We'll get a quick line change here with West, Fitzgerald, Ferris on forward, Mo and Peckham on D. Puck goes out of the zone. Ferris ties him up, runs into him, chips it up. Fitzgerald now advancing, tries to get it up to West. West going into challenge. They almost get it up. Fitzgerald now battling. Ooh, West behind the net picks it up. He's looking for an opportunity here. He's going to get it to center ice, and Ferris is going to chip it in. That puck almost knocked in by Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald battling behind the net there. He gets West up. West is going to look for a shot up to Peckham. Peckham with a shot. That goes wide of the net off a defenseman's stick. Ferris now chipping it up to Peckham again. Peckham, a consummate shot here. That goes down. It gets knocked into the corner. Edina now starting to show some juice here. Fitzgerald looking for an opportunity. Gets it up. Oh, no one there. Ferris shut down by the goalie. That puck is dancing in the paint, just waiting to go to the net. Rochester will dump it in and change. Peckham goes behind the chase with one player there. He gets a little post-play stick action from the Rochester player. He's going to go up as a fourth offense. He's looking for an opportunity. Chips it out front. No one there to pick it up. Edina not getting to the net fast enough on the rush. A chip goes wide of the net as Bjorgard moves left. Another shot picked up by Ferris. Ferris getting chased down here. West starting his entry in the zone. He goes around. He's going to go for a shot here. He gets tripped. No call. There's never a call on West for a trip, it seems. Engel able to hold the zone to Smith. West with a shot. Oh, he fans on it. Goes down. Players looking a little bit tired here. Trying to get it out. Not able to. Engel manages to chip it back into the zone. Excellent zone hold by Engel. This line perhaps getting a little tired now. Peterson out. Chabaklo and Schneider now out. Some fresh legs out there while Rochester's trapped in their zone defending. Schneider's able to chip it down, but Peterson isn't in the corner there. They're looking for an opportunity to get it up, and Engel is going to hold, chip it down to Chabaklo. Chabaklo chips it down. Engel with a shot. Goes wide of the net. Peterson behind the chase. Looking for an outlet there. Gets it up to Smith. Smith is going to chip it back down to Peterson. Not able to hold. They chip it out. Smith picks it up. Looking for an opportunity over to Engel. Engel's going to try to advance in. He's going to look for an opportunity. We get an offsides. We'll get a line change here. Van Summeren and Finn going out on D, with Chapdelaine flanked by Johnson and Friswold on forward. Rochester wins the face-off, but unable to advance in the zone. Van Summeren chips it up to Johnson. Johnson looking for an opportunity up to Friswold. That'll be offsides. We'll get a face-off just outside the zone. We're going to get a center ice face-off here. Chapdelaine takes it. Getting low. Battling there. Rochester ends up winning the face-off. Chips it into the zone. We got 5:20 remaining here. Van Summeren back to battle, trying to get the puck out. Gets it up to Johnson. They win that battle. Friswold advancing up as Johnson goes wide. He's going to do it. We get another offsides. That was offsides, right? West, Fitzgerald, and Ferris out now, with Moe and Peckham behind him. We have 5:06 remaining. Edina's going to have to make something happen here. One goal could easily turn into two, and we need to shut this team down. Ferris unable to get the puck up to West. Fitzgerald looking for a pass, not finding anyone. West now trying to keep the puck. Fitzgerald battling on the boards. It goes into the zone. Rochester tries to advance it up, but Peckham back to battle. They're unable to keep it. It goes up to West, who tries to get into the zone, but it gets chipped out. Peckham again holding the boards. Excellent pinch. Ferris manages to kick it in. Puck goes wide. We do not have icing, but West behind the net, bit covered in snow after a couple trips to the ice. We get a chip up. That ends up on a Rochester stick. Mo behind the net, looking for an opportunity. Looks to get it over to someone. He's got Fitzgerald wide. Fitzgerald picks up the puck, adjusting nicely to catch that pass. It gets chipped in and frozen by the Rochester goalie, full right. Schneider, Peterson and Chabaklo out with Smith and Engel behind him. Schneider with a shot, goes past the net. Peterson behind, looking for an opportunity, gets it over. Schneider almost gets that shot off, gets tied up. He's battling along the boards. He's going to get it back to Smith. Smith is going to look for an opportunity, shoots it. It ends up wide off the pads. It's going to go back to Engel. Engel shoots it into Chabaklo. Chabaklo looking for an opportunity, back to Engel again. Gets it back to Chabaklo. A little ping pong here. Chabaklo battling along the boards, manages to escape, looking for an opportunity over to Smith. Smith's going to skate it up with a shot. It goes into the pads. They're able to advance it out. Engel back to chase, and he's going to keep that puck as long as he can. They're trying to get it in, and Bjorgard manages a save. A good opportunity by Rochester, shut down by strong goaltending by Bjorgard. He has a nice triangle going and manages to squeeze his knees together and prevent that from going in. Chapdelaine, Johnson, Ben, and Griswold taking the face-off. Johnson with some steam on him. He's going in. He's going to look for a shot. It goes off the glove. They're not able to capitalize. Finn able to hold, chips it in, goes behind the net. Johnson racing behind there. A little bit of juice on this team now. Ooh, Griswold almost gets an opportunity, but shut down by their defense. Puck goes out of the zone, and Van Summeren touches it at the blue line. It will not be icing. Finn looking for an opportunity. He gets up and around their player, starts his advance up, and turns it over briefly on the boards. Puck now picked up by Chapdelaine, who chips it up. Not quite out of the zone before Rochester picks it up. Chapdelaine now looking for an opportunity up to Griswold between his legs. Johnson looking to shut down that advance, battling along there. Rochester now with a little ice, little juice on him. They take the puck wide. Ferris now out. Peckham battling there. Van Summeren able to shut that down in his skates there. West trying to get the puck out. He loses his stick on a slash. No call. Shot by Rochester, frozen by Bjorgard in the glove. We'll have a face-off to the right of Edina in the zone with 2 minutes and 2 seconds remaining. West is going to take the face-off, backed up by Mo. Peckham with Fitzgerald and Ferris. We will not have icing here. Fitzgerald going into battle along the boards. Ferris goes into challenge. They try to get it out. Rochester advances the puck in. That'll be ice, but so we'll get a face-off to the left of the Rochester goalie with 1:44 remaining. If there was ever a time for this power line to capitalize, now would be it. Coach giving them some words of advice, explaining that if you were going to have the best 30 seconds of your hockey career to date, now would be the time. West takes the face-off, wins it, goes back to Peckham. Peckham gets it over to Mo. Mo gets it around. Ferris holding briefly. Mo looking for an opportunity, gets it over to West. West gets it around, looking to move it along. He chips it back to Mo. This line forcing Rochester to collapse. Fitzgerald behind the net, no one out front. No one out front. Ferris looking for an opportunity there. Fitzgerald picks up the puck, battling along the boards. Gets locked out, but maintains control. West now chipping it over, looking for an opportunity. He gets it over wide. That puck through the paint, but does not capitalize. Peckham now. Mo. Now Fitzgerald gets the puck back into the zone. Goes along the boards, chips it back. Mo with an opportunity of a shot. Goes off a leg. Ferris gets it back to Peckham. Peckham chips it in. That bounces wide. West now goes behind the net. He's looking for someone behind the net, but no one up front. Yes! a shot off the goalie, and Ferris with a nice opportunity to rebound it over the pad of the goalie with 40 seconds remaining. This line manages to get on the board.
Finish it out, White! Let's go!
Peterson takes a face-off. Schneider to the left. Chabaclo to the right. They chip the puck up. Smith and Engel. Puck goes out of the zone. Rochester unable to find purchase. Peterson now advancing in. He's got some steam on him. He's getting in. He gets a chip. There will be a power play here. 24 seconds remaining, and Edina will be at a one-man advantage with a face-off to the left of the Rochester goalie. Parents starting to coach a little bit from the stands here, reminding them of the fundamentals of defense with 40 seconds left in the 20 seconds left. Don't let anyone behind you. Schneider takes a face off. He wins it. Manages to get it in. Looking for an opportunity there. Engel chips up. Gets a shot. It goes off Chabaclo's stick into the corner. We're down to 13 seconds here. Chabaclo battling the trick to keep the puck below their red line if possible. Rochester chips it up. That's shut down by Peterson.
Dump it!
Oh, Chabaclo unable to get the puck in. We have a game here. That'll be a 1-0 win for Edina. Each line shutting down every attempt by Rochester, not getting scored on. And Edina able to capitalize with a late goal at 40 seconds by Ferris off a rebound from West. Good game by Rochester. Two very strong goalies tonight, and that'll be a game. Edina has 2 wins now under its belt. We have another game tomorrow morning at 11-ish, which we will broadcast, and we'll call that a night. Happy Friday.